Hi there, and welcome to my weekly vlog. Wow, what a ride! Let me just say again, wow, what a ride. Oh, I have to say, I'm sitting here in the US. It's a long weekend. It's Labor Day weekend, so we have a 3-day weekend. So today is Sunday, but it feels like there's space. I feel like I have more space than I usually do because I have tomorrow. I have stuff planned for tomorrow. We're going to have, Lisa and I are going to be doing oh, don't miss it if you can help it. We're going to be talking with Michelle Jacqua about our new program on liposuction surgery support. Um, anyway, so I want to talk about spaciousness and self care. I've been trying to get to the pool. This has been a big thing. And what's been so fascinating. So I finally was ready to go to the pool. It's not being in the pool, it's getting to the pool. It's it's the whole process of getting there. And it's a stretch because of my physical limitations these days. So I love the universe. So I finally am ready and I call and I go on the website to check out because they have certain hours designated for certain activities in the pool, and the pool is closed for maintenance. And it's been closed since mid August. And I talked to them again today and they reopen in about a week. Maybe, who knows? But what was so fascinating, well, there are several pools in the area, all associated with the YMCA. But when I first moved down here, I went and I checked out the pools because, I've been in various pools over the past number of years, and I can't get up and down the pools that don't have stairs, that have ladders. That doesn't work. Yeah, anyway, so I checked out the pools. And out of the 2 or 3 pools that I saw, there was only one pool that really worked because it had a graduated staircase down into the pool, and it had an area where I could do what I do, which is just walk. And, my purpose with the pool is to start regaining my muscle tone, which I'm sure I've lost a lot of because I've been so sick and haven't been that active. Though now, so what's interesting, I am such a believer. I'm such a believer in the body and the body healing itself. And so I want to catch up on the comments. Okay, hi Julie. Thank you. Julie says I can hardly wait to see what I'm going to wow you with on this holiday weekend. Yeah, so Kathleen says that her YMCA pool closes every year at this time. They do maintenance. And hi, Becky from Oklahoma, and Marilee from the Pacific Northwest. And yeah, welcome September. Here we are. And so as soon as I couldn't get to the pool, my wanting to get to the pool became much more acute. Isn't that funny? Yeah, Kathleen says the water is clean after the shutdown. Yeah, after the shutdown, the whole place they redid. Oh, I can't wait. Yeah, Becky says she was doing MS water therapy before COVID hit. Before COVID hit, I was at the pool every single day, usually 5 to 6 days a week. Um, and loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it. I had my things I wanted to listen to on my Apple, had an Apple Shuffle that was waterproof. Yeah, me too, Becky. I would set myself up. I would have at least an hour. So I would walk in the pool an hour. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Um, Now, before COVID hit, which would have been 2019, I was 5 years younger. I don't know. It's not even that 5 years makes such a big difference. I was before I got sick, before I had a lot of lymphatic issues. But I'm really here to talk about, when I looked at the theme, I always like to have a theme. This whole notion of self care. Yeah, so Kathleen said she went to the pool a couple of times a week for a couple of decades. Boy, that's good. And so self-care can be not going to the pool. The pool isn't open. So self-care is sitting where I am now. This is where I'm sitting, right on my incredible, lovely new living room with the lake and my drinks, one water and one this new thing I got, which is suja. It's ginger. It's like a ginger thing and lemon. Anti-inflammatory. And I don't know if you can see it, but it's raining. It's beautiful. I love it when it rains here. And oops, that was a mistake. Okay. So I want to talk about quiet. I want to talk about gentle. For me, after I've been so busy for so long, it is such a just welcome state. Now, that being said, I work today. We have a webinar coming up on Thursday. And we had to pivot. Dr. Rapwich, who's a dear friend of mine, he really was the first one to use liposuction for lipedema. And he was going to come and be our guest speaker, but he had a family thing going on, so he had to change at the last minute. So Dr. Frank Lapchis is coming, who is a specialist. He is a plastic surgeon from Berlin. So what I've found is we have the doctors and surgeons from Europe, and they have a particular style and way of doing things. And then we have them from the US, and they have another style of doing things. So I'm starting to, explore. So I spent the day putting things together for the webinar and putting a surprise. People ask so many questions about surgery. So I'm in the midst of putting together one of our ebooks, a guide for people who want to start asking the questions. Hi, Tijuana from upstate New York. Oh my goodness, Kathleen, that sounds wonderful. She says, can you walk on the beach? She uses a cane and walks close to the water on calm days. But she's on Lake Michigan, so there aren't that many calm days. Oh, I used to go to the beach all the time. I haven't been in so long, but I haven't done a lot of the self-care things in so long. So we'll see what shows up. Now that I'm living on the lake, I don't want to go anywhere. I'm happy here. I don't have to go anywhere. I don't even have to go down. There's a dock, but there's stairs down to the dock. And I don't do stairs really well. I don't do stairs hardly at all. So what do you do to take care of yourself? What are the things that work for you? When you are looking to take some time to be gentle, maybe to just be kind to yourself, what do you do? Seriously, somebody answer. Ah, oh, Kristen Wygand is talking about the beach and about the water line and the hard how it's easier at the water line. Yeah, it is. But I'm going to go back to my question. How do you care for yourself? How do you very gently and lovingly give yourself what you need? Read, knit, walk by the lake, sit outdoors. Oh, Mary, that sounds so wonderful. Yeah, me too. Not the knitting part and not the walk by the lake. Mine is sitting by the lake, which is so wonderful. And then I often thought of, somewhere in my stacks of things that I haven't been through yet, I have knitting. So I will figure out my knitting. Oh, this is great. Pool pump. Patsy says, I review what my resources are and make a new plan. Often need my friends and develop a loving way to meet my needs. I'm blessed. Oh my God, that's wonderful, Patsy. I feel the same way. Oh my God, I hope you're still here. I don't know what happened. Somehow I pressed a tab and I went off into the ethers. Please let me know if you can hear me. I was saying about when Patsy said I'm blessed. I'm like, that is at the core of everything. All right, so can you guys hear me? Well, somebody, I'll just, I hope, I hope, I hope I didn't end the stream. Ah, yes, I'm back. So this, I love I love what Patsy said about, you know, seeing what resources there are and planning and being blessed. I feel that way a lot. I feel like, this is my weekend. Not that it's very different. I'm wondering, I'm so used to working all the time. I'm so used to being busy, busy, busy. This whole idea of just taking my time. I had a book at one time. It was called The Pleasure of Slowness. And I loved it just because of the title. Just the pleasure of slowness, not rushing, and just moving gently through life. So, well, I need to say that, as I said, there was a pivot, and Dr. Lapshys is coming on Thursday, and I'm thrilled that you'll get to meet him. Be sure to come. He is wonderful. So part of the difference between the US and Europe is what I'm talking about. They're very aware of the need for patients to have a full, easy, gentle recovery time. So, Dr. Lapchis put together his own hospital, really, clinic just for lipedema. So they have, I believe they have a staff of 40, and they have 4 operating rooms and quite a few um, rooms just for lipedema patients. Patients come from all over the world to see him. And that's the kind of gentleness. So I'm looking forward to exploring it and sharing it with you. I'm really looking forward to um, my own process. And when I can get back to the pool, I'll share it with you for sure. When I can get back to the pool too. So, on that note, I am wishing you blessings, and I'll see you soon. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.